An unusual incident in 1952 has been making the rounds on the internet for a while. The town of Ashley and everyone who lived there vanished without a trace, but you won't find much information on Ashley, Kansas in historical sources. Such a town is not depicted on any maps from the time period and is not listed on any census data. Sometime during the night of August 16, 1952, the small town of Ashley, Kansas ceased to exist. At 3:28 a.m. on August 17, 1952, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake was measured by the United States Geological Survey. The earthquake itself was felt throughout the state and most of the Midwest. The epicenter was determined to be directly under Ashley, Kansas. When state law enforcement arrived at what should have been the outskirts of the farming community, they found a smoldering, burning fissure in the earth measuring 1,000 yards in length and approximately 500 yards in width. The depth of the fissure was never determined. After 12 days, the statewide and local search for the missing 679 residents of Ashley, Kansas was called off by the Kansas state government. All 679 residents were assumed to be dead. The next day, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake was measured by the United States Geological Survey. The epicenter was situated at the same location under what used to be Ashley, Kansas. When law enforcement investigated, they reported that the fissure in the earth had closed. In the 8 days leading up to the disappearance of the town and its 679 residents, bizarre and unexplainable events were reported by dozens of residents in Ashley, Kansas, and law enforcement from the surrounding area. A user on Creepypasta Wiki published what was probably the initial draft of Ashley, Kansas story in March 2012, meaning the story and the town are a work of fiction. In 1952, Kansas experienced just one earthquake, and it happened in April rather than August. A magnitude 7 earthquake striking Kansas would have gone down in local, if not national, news, much less two such earthquakes occurring at the same location within 2 weeks of one another. However, there is no such record of such a geological phenomenon, and even if, in true conspiracy theory fashion, the authorities had worked to hide whatever allegedly occurred in Ashley, there would still be evidence of the town's existence in other writings, maps, and documents dating back to 1952.